Welcome back to HTH Hot Takes and Headaches. I am Stevie Picks. We're here with Eric and our beautiful producer Stick. And today we're going to get into NFL Week 18 preview. We got some big games, some meaningless games, so we're going to rip right through them. And we're going to start right on Saturday. We got the Panthers traveling to the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers are favored by -2.5. Over under 43.5 was a win and get in, but now if the Bucs do win, it's going to rely on the Falcons game, because if the Falcons win, the Panthers are automatically in. But who are you liking in this game?
I like the Panthers. Like I said last week, I cannot get behind this Bucs team anymore. I can't get behind Baker. No faith. Just not doing what they need to do on offense or defense in that matter. I think that the Buccaneers' window of maybe winning this division is coming to an end because it looks terrible. They've been one of the worst teams in the second half of the season. And I like the Panthers. I like the Panthers' run game. I like their pass defense. I feel like they have a lot more talent on their team, although that might seem crazy, but everybody on the Buccaneers is aging now, and it's showing. So I like the Panthers.
Yeah, right now I'm leaning the Bucs, but I'm still in between. The spread has gone down. It opened up at 3.5, so I think people are liking the Panthers. But it's hard to get behind the Bucs right now. They have been looking terrible, but to me, it just feels like a spot that maybe they come in and they're just going to be that annoying team that makes the playoff again, like they are going to be like the past couple years. But whoever wins is losing in the first round, I think, no matter what. But even if the Buccaneers win now, because the Falcons beat the Rams, the Falcons beat the Saints, the Panthers are automatically in. Yeah. So, because they would all be 8 and 9 at the top of that division. You know, the weird thing is, I feel like the best team right now might be the Saints with Chuck if they had them all year.
I agree.
So that kind of stinks, but
the spread did change. It's back to 3 right now.
Back to 3, so
it's at 3.
I'm in between.
The sharp play might be the Bucs, but I can't do it.
I'm kind of like, I kind of wouldn't mind Panthers 3.5 if I can get that with like -130. I do think it's going to be like a field goal game, but the Buccaneers defense doesn't like. I think Bryce Young is, fuck that. Give me the Panthers. I'm talking myself into it.
I mean, this
Give me
was
the Panthers
last time, too. And
yeah,
just went out
Bryce Young stunk last week, and he turns it around against, he's going to do fine, I think. That's the only worry is how good he can play. But, yeah, give me the Panthers. I'm out on the Bucs. But we'll move on to a game for the first seed in the NFC, right? There's no other person that can get it. This is it. We got the Seahawks traveling to San Francisco to play the 49ers. Seahawks are favored by -1.5, over under 47.5.
Yeah, I like the Niners here. I feel like they are one of the hottest teams in football right now, and I think they're sneaky. I think a lot of people aren't really paying as much attention to them as they maybe should. Their offense is exploding. Brock Purdy's getting way more comfortable ever since he's returned from injury. He's looking great. He's definitely benefiting from the Shanahan scheme, and I understand the Seahawks defense has been absolutely stellar this year, but I can't get behind Sam Darnold. I can't get behind the quarterback. So this is a big game, and I expect quarterbacks like that to crumble in a big game like this. They need Sam Darnold to not lose this game, and I don't have faith that he's not going to do that. So I like the Niners to win outright and get that first seed. And if I had to pick a team coming out of the NFC for the Super Bowl, it would be the Niners right now.
The Niners defense scares me a little bit because, because they have injuries and like that. But we didn't even get to talk about the Bears Niners game because we recorded before. That was insane.
That was a great game.
I mean, we really wish Caleb Williams ran for a couple more yards. Would have been a big payday for Eric and I. That was crazy. Stick had a beautiful text. The weekends of what could have been is what last weekend was. But yeah, that was a crazy game. I thought the Bears looked good, but I'm a little worried about the Niners defense, but I do like the Niners in this game because, again, Sam Darnold scares me a little bit because Caleb Williams got a little more magic, I think, that Darnold does with his legs and his arms. But I kind of like the over, though, over 47.5. I think Brock Purdy and the Niners are rolling on offense. McCaffrey, getting through the season healthy, has been a stud. They just a workhorse. Stick one outright in the 7th place game in our league for it with McCaffrey. But actually, DeAndre Swift went off too, so your team did really well that day.
I'll never understand how that consolation bracket works. Yeah, I thought like I lost, and then I somehow ended up back in the 7th place game.
Nice.
We're also recording during Oregon Texas Tech big stop in the first quarter. Let's go. But I like the over. I actually like the over a lot, but I think I'm gonna take San Fran because Brock Purdy. Like, how about Collinsworth? Man, if that was Patrick Mahomes, we would be saying, "Look at him go." Nobody was thinking about Patrick Mahomes, Chris.
Well, he did say, I like the hand double, he said, or maybe that would just be me. He did. So he played it. He's like, I love the memes. So it's one of the rare, times.
Maybe he's playing into it. Yeah,
He definitely is to a point.
I don't think I caught that.
He definitely does. Little.
Yeah.
You can get out of your mouth a little bit, but,
But yeah, give me Brock Purdy, and I don't know. I feel like so how is the play? Whoever loses is the 5 seed, or if the Niners lose, the Rams are the 5 seed if they win. I think that's how it may be. I'm not 100%
If the Niners lose, the Rams be 5 seed. Well, no, right? Wouldn't the Niners get it over them, and it should be the other way around?
No, because I think the Niners, the Niners win the tiebreaker, right? Because they'll be tied with the
Rams, and I thought they would get the tiebreaker, maybe.
Yes, because they'll have the best division
so they
record.
have the 5 seed, right?
Even if they lose, though, they would be tied if they lose. I don't know how it works.
Yeah, this shit gets confusing.
Because the Rams are playing their guys.
Yeah.
McVay say that, but I don't know if that's because he's a psycho or because of that. I know if the Seahawks lose, they're the 5 seed, but I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah, we'll see how it all shakes out.
We'll move on. I probably should have prepped for that. That stuff gets so confusing to me, but because I do think the 5 seed is a great spot to be in the NFC. It's a great spot to be, but I'd rather be the 5 seed than like the 3 seed. I think this year.
Pretty easy first game there. You know.
But we'll move right along. We'll start on Sunday. We're going to start with the Dolphins-Patriots. Patriots are going to have to play their guys to at least secure the 2 seed, right? That's not even locked in.
Jags are up for that.
So the Patriots are favored by -10.5, over under 45.5.
Yeah, it's a somewhat big game for the Pats. You know, you need to finish out the season strong. You're still in competition for that 2 seed. First seed's still in play, but obviously the Chargers are benching their guys against the Broncos, so it's not likely. But Miami's been better. Their defense has been a lot better. Quinn Ewers coming off his first ever win as an NFL quarterback, so a little bit of juice there. They beat Tampa, which I don't know, maybe take that with a grain of salt. Tampa's been terrible. But yeah, just got to finish out the year, go in, get out to an early lead, and maybe like some shades of last week, get Drake May out of the game before anything bad happens, or no risk needed. Just get the win and then get out of there.
Are you a little worried about the drama in the locker room this week?
Hey, I will not address any of the allegations.
I do like Vrabel said that. They are. You got it right for your guy. They're just allegations right now. So
Barmore's isn't even a felony. Yeah. So
he's not playing. Is he playing that game?
Yeah, it has to be, right?
Is he?
I
didn't even know.
They are allegations, but I mean, I guess
Tyreek Hill is literally.
No, I'm not saying it. I think it's crazy.
Yeah, I'm not making any assumptions.
I think it's kind of wild. I mean, guys get second chances, but I don't know. There's so many instances in the NFL where guys kind of did some heinous shit.
Yeah,
just allowed to
this isn't proven though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I know. So, I'm more so saying
you have to play both sides of it. I understand they want their guys to play because these are the top players in the locker room. So there's selfish reasons, but you're gonna take away his games played in crucial moments, and come to find out none of it was true. It was all So
do you want to go sign his brother for the playoffs?
No, he's already signed to the Packers.
Did he really?
Yeah.
I didn't even see that.
Yeah.
Jeez, that's actually that's a good pickup for them.
Nope.
He's been playing shitty.
I don't know. He's
not really.
He's not like your top guy. I mean, how cheap they probably got him.
He's a zone corner.
Still, he does make a lot of plays on the ball. I feel like it's not.
He doesn't play though.
Yeah.
So that's the other part.
Whatever. But in this game, I was just curious about the Diggs stuff because I get so confused when it comes to that stuff. I don't know what.
So Diggs is definitely playing.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Big sack for him.
We'll see how it all shakes out. I don't think anything would happen this year.
Yeah.
Which thankfully, but
maybe some Rashee Rice treatment next year, those suspensions.
Something. It depends, but like I said, Tyreek Hill has had these allegations against him a million times.
Yeah.
To be fair, they never went through with it.
Yeah.
There's also the Kamara case where he punched the guy in the bar. He did serve a suspension, but that was a while after. So we've seen good players have this happen, and it usually doesn't affect them immediately because you have to go through the entire court process and all that. And that's way beyond.
Yeah, I was just curious because Diggs has a lot of incentives to play for this game that I've been seeing on Twitter and stuff like that.
30 yards to get a
thousand. And I think a touchdown he gets $1 million or something like that.
Yeah, okay.
So, but I like the over here. I really do because if the Patriots get out to a big lead, if they take out defensive players, I think the Dolphins' offense they've shown that they can play. Over 45.5, I think is a good play. I would lay the points with the Patriots. I was on the Dolphins last week, but I don't think Quinn Ewers is gonna be able to do a lot against them. But we'll move on. Yeah, Patriots. So they're 2 seed no matter what if they win, right?
Yeah.
Possible 1 seed if they.
Broncos lose.
Yeah. They play it. Do they play at the same time?
The Jags and them. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the Jags are at 1.
I thought the Pats might have been at 4.
I could have.
I guess I could have.
You know what
it
it
could have
was?
been the same
It's
thing
the
that
same
happened
thing
last
I
time.
did.
Because it's my favorite team.
It's your favorite team that comes up on top. Yeah, that happens to
Back
me.
to back episodes.
Yeah.
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 Look out for that next time. They do play at 4.
They play at 4, so I think it was smart. The NFL wants everybody to try to play their guys, so they do it on purpose.
Yeah.
It was good scheduling.
But we'll move on to a game that could mean a lot. Saints at the Falcons. Falcons are favored by 3 points, over under 45.5.
Yeah, you said if Falcons win, then it causes a little bit of chaos for the NFC
Yeah.
South there. Other than that, I mean, not really much to take away. This game is, 2 eliminated teams. That is a cool little wrinkle, though.
Yeah.
I'm going New Orleans money line here.
Yeah.
I understand the Falcons coming off that really good win against the Rams. I'm still not completely bought in on Kirk Cousins and the Rams or the Falcons. I mean, and I like the Saints. I like what they're doing recently.
Yeah.
So I feel like they could go score points on this team and make it a good game and win.
All I'm rooting for is for Bijan not to get hurt because right now he's my pick next year.
Yeah.
I'm on the clock already for our fantasy league next year, and right now that's probably who I would pick. He went off against the Rams. That was crazy. Give me the Falcons though. I think Kirko has kind of turned it around a little bit over there. He's 4-3 now as a starter, so that was a good win. But sometimes I don't know if the Rams were they just didn't seem ready to play at the start. But give me the Falcons to win, and this is what's going to happen. The Bucs are going to win, and then the Falcons are going to win, and the Panthers are going to make the playoffs. That would just make the NFC South just so ugly. But we'll move on to another pointless game, so we'll probably rip through it quick. We got Browns traveling to the Bengals. Bengals are favored by 7.5, over under 44.5.
Yeah. I expect Joe Burrow to kind of continue this nice little tear they've been on offense. Browns obviously defense played extremely well last week against the Steelers, but I feel like there's just a different type. This is a different type of offense. This is a more vertical type where you're getting killed downfield.
Yeah.
They have good corners, obviously, but I like Cincy minus 7.5. Like Shador's been okay. I don't like him to go beat.
The games they won, it got bailed out by that defense.
Yeah. I mean, obviously that's what you need to happen. But I like Cincy.
A lot of news stirring up that this could be Stefanski's last game, though I've been seeing. So I think that's good for the Browns. I think it's time for a regime change, and that's probably have a lot to talk about after that. A lot of coaches are going to get fired after Week 18. That happens a lot.
Yeah.
So give me the Bengals here too. I think they are just in a good spot, just playing football. I mean, they're throwing to Cody Ford last week.
Yeah.
Throwing routes to him.
Shout out him. He's a TikTok legend.
Yeah, he is a TikTok.
If you know the Lord.
If you know, you know. But we'll move on. We both like the Bengals there. And then we got the Packers traveling to Minnesota. I'm assuming that the Packers are not playing.
No.
Jordan Love is healthy, but they're saving him for the playoffs. No Malik Willis either, right?
I don't know.
I'm not even
He
sure.
hurt his shoulder.
Yeah, so I'm not even sure. JJ's questionable. Over under 35.5. Minnesota's favored by a touchdown.
Yeah, I mean, imagine a Max Brosmer versus who came in for the Packers last week?
Clayton
Tune.
Yeah,
that's right. So not a game I'll want to watch if that's the case.
Give me the under.
Yeah, 35.5. I mean, you never know.
Yeah.
I'm not betting on this game. I wrote down Minnesota minus 7 just because I feel like more of their guys will probably play. Because why not?
Jonathan Richmond and the Spiders couldn't have picked a better Sunday to go to play in New York.
Much.
So not missing a ton because the good game's at night. But we'll move on to interesting game if you like the Giants. I guess I just like to see them play and stuff like that. Cowboys traveling the Giants. Dallas favored by 3.5. Over under 51.5. We'll go through it quick. Another pointless game. I just like the over here. I feel like it's gonna be a lot of points. And if you're the Giants, do not throw the ball at Wandell. We're giving him too much to want to get money. We should just not throw to him.
I think he's already earned it. He's already earned it.
Well, he's like 17th, and it's like I saw he's 17th in receiving yards here. It doesn't even feel like he's made that impact, but he has.
He's been very good all year.
He's totally like a tight end. You're right. He's just gonna.
He just seems like they go spend that money on him. They did it with Ridley last year.
Hopefully, we trade back and we get a receiver, and then we get a defensive guy.
Yeah. Like you said, fun for the Giants. You'd obviously like to go upset the Cowboys. Or not upset because they're not favored, but you like beating them. You want to beat that team. You hate them. But I have Dallas minus 3. I feel like the Cowboys offense is just on a different level at this, right now. So with Dak and CD and Pickles, so
hopefully we just get some. Remember when we watched the first time they played, week 2 at your camp? That was crazy.
That was an awesome game.
That was an awesome game. I mean, it sucked in the end, but Russell Wilson, 450 yards. That was crazy.
No league neighbors this time.
The scheduling is so weird. How you can have like
Played
two
week
games
2,
against the same team in like a matter of 3 weeks, or you can be week 2 and week 18.
I prefer a bigger gap. Do you guys like the closer gaps?
I kind of like the farther gap. The Niners put last one with the Seahawks was week 1.
Yeah.
Really?
They beat them 17-13.
Wow.
So like, this is 2 completely different teams. At
Yeah.
this point.
Yeah. No,
That's why I
didn't
kind of
know
like the
about
big
it.
gaps for that reason. Like, when you get somebody 2 weeks in a row, I mean, it's interesting. Like the Steelers-Ravens, interesting. They just played not too long ago, and it was meant so much because of the division. So I see from both cases, but it's crazy how sometimes it works out like that. Like the Ravens and Steelers are playing for the division.
Week 1 to week 18 for the 1 seed.
Yeah.
Completely
You don't even
That's
know what
crazy.
you're going to get. You haven't seen this matchup, because it's not the same teams at all. You
Yeah,
know?
especially like injuries and all that.
Yeah, and just, you get more comfortable as you play. So
Yep.
it should be fun.
Well, we'll move on to a game you'll be paying attention to. Titans traveling to Jacksonville. Well, actually, you're just worried about your team first.
Yeah, all we got to do is win. We control our destiny, so.
But do you want to be the 2 seed, right? You want to be at home as long as possible.
Yeah, obviously, yep.
Titans traveling to the Jaguars. Jaguars are minus 12.5. Jags clinch the South if they win. But if they lose, then the Texans are alive for it.
Texans are alive.
And the over-under is 47.5.
Yeah, I mean, I expect the Jags to win this game.
Yes.
I wrote down Tennessee plus 12.5. I feel like they can keep it somewhat closer, and I feel like the Jags might take their foot off the pedal. They get up to a lead. So I could see the Titans covering late. But yeah, like you said, Jags are playing. They have a reason to play. They could still get the 1 seed potentially if Patriots and Broncos both lose.
Really? I actually was not aware of
Yeah,
that.
so they're still alive for the 1 seed, and obviously they need to clinch that South because they haven't done it yet. So I expect them to win. I just don't know how much effort they're going to put towards this win.
Yeah, I really think Cam Ward has been trending up. And if you're the Titans, I mean, you got to convince yourself you like him, right? I mean, you got to. I mean, he was a kneecap away from having one of the greatest throws I've seen all year. And he is electric back there. I definitely see them covering. I actually like them a decent bit to go cover that spread. And maybe I'm just down on the Jags. I just feel like you're going to get a sleep off maybe a little bit, something like that. But yeah, give me the Titans to cover, and fuck it. Give me the Titans on the money line to just spurt some shit up.
Just ruin it, yeah.
Just ruin it, yeah.
Sure.
And then who would love that would be the Texans. Colts traveling to Houston. Riley Leonard's getting a start. Houston's favored by minus 10.5, over under 38.5, and I think the Texans are just going to dog walk him.
Yeah, I mean, you got a phenomenal defense against a rookie quarterback. History tells us that usually doesn't go too well. Pass rush, I mean, the studs they have in the secondary too, so it...
I wonder how they're going to use Riley Leonard. Like, when we watched him at Notre Dame, a lot of runs, a lot
feel
of
like
QB
that
runs.
is the case. Try to slow the game down for him.
Yeah.
Don't rely on his arm too much because he never really has relied on his arm too much in his career. So you want to make him comfortable, at least get him some game time. I get it. This could be the future quarterback. You never know.
That trade for Sauce Gardner now looks like the worst trade in a while. Didn't even make the playoffs.
That's the risk you take,
I mean, it was probably injury-ridden. I would say they made the playoffs if Daniel Jones didn't get hurt. They just seemed like a more complete offense with it. But
who do you have them getting in over?
I just think they would have had like 11 wins. So maybe they would be tiebreakers and stuff like that. But yeah,
It would be tough for them.
it would still would have been tough. But like, I think that 49ers Colts game would have been like a shootout with Daniel Jones in that offense. Oh dear. Texas Tech just threw a pick. Man, ice cold so far. But not over yet. But yeah, we both like Houston. Colts, maybe I'm just blaming it on injury because I was in on them. But we'll move on to a game that I don't
really know what's happening.
I don't really know what it means for the Bills.
Yeah,
but the
I
Bills
don't
are only favored by 7. So
that's what was like weird because obviously this spread would be like 14.5 if they were actually playing. So I don't know.
If it's the Bills' backup, give me my 7 all day.
I think I looked at it though, and I think Josh Allen was said to be playing, but we're not sure completely.
I wonder if they just know, like, Bills are going to be up by 21, and then the backups are going to go in, so they're going to come and back.
I still don't care. I might alt spread this Buffalo minus 14 if Josh Allen plays. I don't know.
Honestly, if he's
I love the Jets bullet point. Jets are terrible.
Yeah, they're sad. Like, I know that the Giants have the same amount of wins as them, but I feel a lot better about the Giants than I do about the Jets. But the Jets have picks, and I said I would be excited for picks. But, maybe we're watching a quarterback today in the Rose Bowl. Or we're watching him right now.
Good.
Dante Moore. 3 points against Texas Tech. That's not a great start. But, give us the Bills. So the Bills, I don't even know if they can get the 5 seed, or can they? If the Texans
lose,
they're all tied.
If the Texans lose, Bills win, they would get the 5 seed.
Okay,
because they have the same record.
The Texans have the head-to-head over both the wild card teams. So Texans win their 5.
Yeah,
they beat the Chargers and they beat the Bills.
Yeah, so the Texans win there.
Huge sack. This game is a bloodbath. They're killing Dante Moore.
Yeah, no matter what, Texans win. They're the 5th seed, and then the Chargers are seemingly going to lose.
So we could get Texans, Ravens, or Texans, Steelers. Wow.
Yeah.
They're in a good spot, even as a 5 seed, I think.
How about first round Los Angeles Chargers traveling to Foxborough? Imagine.
Best matchup possible for the Pats, in my opinion.
Yeah, it would be. Imagine the Chargers somehow did it.
Do you think would you rather be the 3 seed or the 5 seed if you're the Texans?
5 seed.
Me too. I know you're going on the road. Why the heck would you want Josh Allen to roll into your building? I mean, if Josh Allen is going to Jacksonville, I'm feeling. If I'm getting the Bills duo against the Jags, if you're a Bills fan, I don't think you're that scared. I mean, you're scared about your defense, I think. Yeah. Texans, I think, don't care because they kind of own Josh Allen the past.
They
kind of own him.
They kind of know how to beat him.
They just say, well, we're just going to sack you every time you touch the ball. So, shout out Texas Tech.
There's a lot of NFL defensive players have trouble tackling him when he gets to that point.
They don't.
These players do not. These players are studs.
So maybe the Texans don't care. I think you want to be at home as much as possible. So maybe that's because then you got to feel confident you can win, and then there's a chance you could get another home game. Yeah. So that's part of it. But but I don't think you feel bad if you're the 5 seed at all.
No, not at all.
But we'll move on to now we got a game that means a lot for the Bears now. It means a whole lot. The Lions are traveling to Chicago. Chicago's favored by -3, over under 50.5. If the Bears lose, Eagles win. Eagles are the 2 seed. They would play the Packers, who are battling injuries. And if you're the Eagles, then you're going to play. And then the 3 seed is going to play the Rams, the Niners, or the Seahawks. I tell you what, you do not want to be the 3 seed. Yeah. So the Bears are playing for a lot here. And I think on the other side, knowing Dan Campbell, he's going to want to beat them. That's just how the type of guy is.
I agree with that point. I just can't believe the Lions anymore. This is not the same team we've seen the last couple of years. It's evident. In the run game especially. Obviously they had those big blow-up games, but I feel like Chicago can kind of man the run okay-ish. Maybe Jahmyr Gibbs goes crazy. I don't know. It's hard to really tell what you're going to get out of the Lions at this point. They've been so sloppy at points and great at others. So I wrote down Chicago -3 because, like you said, a huge game for them. I feel like they've been playing better football. And,
I mean, I just think that the Packers are the weakest team in the wild card spot, probably the second weakest team in the playoffs on that side, behind whoever comes out of the NFC South. So I do think the Bears have been playing for a lot, but for some reason, I just think the Lions might mollywop them again.
I thought about it. I bet on the Lions too much this year.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll do it, but give me the Lions on the money line right now. The Bears' defense is not that good, and I just feel like this game is like the weird game where just Dan Campbell they just look awesome to finish it out. Mm-hmm. So give me the Lions here. And I just feel like Chicago, and listen, I feel like this with the Mets, just nothing nice happens to you. You're going to win your division, get the 3 seed, and then the Rams are going to come in and just absolutely bend you over in the playoffs or something like that. But I do like the Bears this year. But we'll move on to a game you definitely will be paying attention to, Chargers at the Broncos. Chargers must be resting their guys?
Yeah, Herbert's not starting, nothing.
So they're locked into the 7 seed then? No matter what?
Yeah, I guess so. Because they'd have to jump the Bills.
Maybe they're just like, the Bills are not beating, the Jets are not beating the Bills. Yeah. But, Denver -12.5, over under 37.5. I guess the Broncos, I kind of like the under. If I just feel like the Broncos, not that great at offense.
Yeah, I'm going Broncos, -12.5. They win this game. They lock the 1 seed. Chargers are playing.
I'm shocked because aren't they all tied with the record?
Yeah, they basically are just giving in, as you said.
They're just giving in,
accepting that the Bills are going to win.
Yeah. Imagine that. Do the Jets play at 1? Right.
They do.
Yeah.
Imagine that the Jets win.
No, they play at 425.
Oh, yeah.
They all play at 425?
Yeah.
So they're just like, yeah, we're not even going to risk it. All right. So who are they going to play? They'll probably play you guys if you guys win.
Maybe they want to play us, and I'll take that disrespect. Maybe that's the idea. Maybe you want 7 seeds, so you play New England or Jacksonville, whoever gets 2 seed.
I'd rather play the Jags. It sucks for the Pats because now they're not going to get the bye.
Man, I wish the Giants just held on. It's the Broncos.
Oh.
You're telling me.
The Commanders or any team.
That was the tipping point of the Giants season. I feel like it all came crashing down after that. But, yeah, we'll move on. So, I don't like that game at all. Not going to bet on it. And then Chiefs at the Raiders. Meaningless game.
This game is this is a dumpster fire.
Yeah, let's just move on. Cardinals at the Rams. Rams minus 7.5 over under 46.5. McVay said they're playing their guys, and I'm not taking the Cardinals this week, but I do always like their offense. Give me the over 46.5.
Our offense has not been doing it like that lately. They haven't.
But if the Rams get a big lead, they're going to take their guys out. Give me the over 46.5.
It's not bad, whatever.
Cardinals money line. No, don't.
I'm on Rams.
That's not on the record.
I'll bleep that out.
Not on the record.
Rams minus 7.5, coming off a loss. I feel like they're gonna want to.
They said that they're playing their guy. Oh, but there must be a way the Rams can get the 5 seed. I feel like.
Yeah.
But McVay also said he doesn't believe in benching this guy, so I'm not sure. But we'll move on to a game that also means a whole lot because the Eagles will have a chance to get the 2 seed. Commanders traveling to Philadelphia. Philadelphia minus 4.5 over under 38.5. I'm a little shocked that the spread's
That's
that
what
low.
I'm very confused about.
So maybe they're not starting everybody. I would have to triple check that, I guess.
The spread told me it's a pointless game. Honestly, that's why I wrote that, because minus 4.5. Are you kidding me? That is.
But the Eagles can get the 2 seed. I know that for a fact.
So I'm shocked at the spread. That's all. Was it still? Still 4.5. Total's 38.5. I don't know. How is it 38.5? You would expect the Eagles. I know they haven't been putting up crazy points, but this is a soft Commanders defense.
Yeah, it is.
So it's very weird.
The Eagles have been playing better.
I wrote down Philly minus 4.5. I don't know. Maybe I need a little bit more clarity on why that is the case. That is that low. But.
Await made the massive decision the Eagles fans don't want. Won't have their starters for the Commanders game. Most of their starters.
Okay.
So I don't know who that means. But
so Tanner McKee starting?
Tanner McKee.
Okay. So
give me the Commanders.
Yeah.
What an idiot. Why is he doing that?
Maybe he'd rather. I don't know. Listen. This is the point, a very gray point of the season where I have trouble following all the sheeting.
Yeah, but why?
Who's playing who for what reason?
Why are you doing that? You gotta feel like. I think the Bears-Lions game is a coin flip. If the Lions come out firing, they can easily win. It wouldn't shock anybody.
I don't know, man.
Okay, this is what's gonna happen now. Give me the Commanders money line and the Lions money line. The Lions are gonna win, and then the Eagles are gonna lose and look like a bunch of idiots, like they should. I actually love that. Give me the Commanders money line.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna flip too.
What are you doing? Sirianni is terrible. He's gonna ride the coattails of that Super Bowl.
There's got to be something they're looking for. That's what I mean. It's I don't really know their reasoning for these things. Other than it's cut.
I'm ready to say that he's an OC offensive coordinator merchant.
I think we kind of got that idea this year.
Yeah, whoever's in there, they just get it going.
You lose Kellen Moore, and then your offense goes to shit.
Yeah, and Kellen Moore now has a quarterback, and they look really good at offense with Tyler Shuck. But we'll move on to a game that does mean a whole lot, and we'll be back in plenty of time to watch it. We're gonna have the Ravens traveling to Pittsburgh. Ravens favored by minus 3.5 over under 40.5, and I guess I'm breaking give me the Baltimore Ravens.
I'm with you. It just seems like the Steelers was this dream girl the Ravens could never catch all year.
Yeah.
But you finally get them in the last week.
Yeah.
And the Steelers looked terrible last week. Awful. So I like the Ravens. They're going to obviously play Lamar. They're going to try to run the ball down his throat like they can. And give me the Ravens to make the playoffs, which I'd rather see the Steelers in the playoffs. But
so if the Ravens make the playoffs, I'm under philosophy I'm not shocked if they win games at all. Yeah. If Lamar comes back and looks okay. Lamar is playing.
It has to be.
Yeah.
They're favored, so.
Yeah. And they figured out, oh, geez, we do have Derrick Henry. He's still kind of good at football, and he is very good at football. Give me the Ravens too. I think they're going to win big. I think like 7 or 10 points.
I don't hate it. Yeah, in a previous game, like this spread is 3.5, and I wrote down 3.5. Previous game, I wrote down 3. You know, I bought the point or half point. This one, I'm comfortable placing that 3.5.
Yeah.
I like the Ravens too. Steelers are not very
give me
good
the Ravens here. Over under, I don't know. I feel like that total's kind of low. I don't think these defenses have been stellar this year, but it is a Ravens-Steelers matchup, so.
You guys think either of the coach, like whichever coach loses this game, is in jeopardy?
Wow, fake punt.
No.
Oregon just got. This game is nuts.
It's I understand what you're saying, and obviously both have been like
I don't know.
kind of under fire from the fans. But these are two.
Rodgers' last game we ever see him play if they lose.
Could be.
Yeah, that I'm more in on than them firing Tomlin or especially Harbaugh. Harbaugh, come on, stop.
People, it's just the fans despise him right now. They blame the whole year on him.
It seems like there's weird stuff going on between him and Lamar. I haven't heard too much, but
I've seen
like
weird rumors that like if the Ravens lose and don't do well, like Lamar's on the block again. He's not very happy there.
Some Jets fans would like to see Lamar Jackson in green.
Well, you don't ruin your career.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of takes that people think like a franchise quarterback is going to be on the move this year, like because like Burrow seems like he's been unhappy a little bit. Lamar has been rumored before, like it's not new, but yeah,
Shake the league up. I'm for it.
I would be for it. I think Lamar would look really cool somewhere else, like get him out of Baltimore. But then sometimes it's just like he just is the Ravens. I feel like I just think Lamar Ravens. It does add up. But we'll move on. That's the last week of NFL. It's always a sad week. I can't believe it's coming to an end, but love the playoffs, so we got a lot more football left to talk about. But we're going to get into our HTH Parlay, and our producer's making the call this week to our dear friend Josh, Stick's roommate in school when they went to college together. Is he in Virginia right now, or is he home?
Yeah, he's in Virginia.
Yeah.
Coming off a big win to start 8-10 play yesterday for the Rams.
Yeah. Woo-hoo. I still have to pick my guys, and we'll see.
I just figured mine out.
Sir.
What's up, brother?
Yes,
You're live
sir.
on the pod.
Wow, what an honor. Hello, thank you, gentlemen.
How you feeling after yesterday's win over the Bonnies?
I feel great. It was an electrifying atmosphere. You know, John Rothstein says more life altering than a 10-day trip to Europe, and last night I'd have to agree.
I saw Djokovic had a nice little poster.
Per usual.
Yep, per usual. So, we brought you in today because we're just struggling, man. You know, there's been a lot of weeks where we've gone 3 out of 4 on our touchdown score picks. Last week, I sold pretty badly. Would have been a nice payday. So we're hoping to end the NFL regular season. We can hit one. So, you got a pick for us today, Josh?
I do, and you know, first of all, gentlemen, it's week 18. You know, it's kill or be killed. It's feast or famine, really. You know, we didn't come this far to come this far. And same thing goes to these NFL teams, right? Some teams, a lot on the line, other teams, not so much. And that's where my player comes to play here. I'm looking at the Jaguars-Titans game.
Okay.
The Jags are 12.5 point favorites. Their team total is hovering around 30.5. I'm going Bayshul Tootin here, fellas.
Okay, I like that.
I think the Jags pile it on. I think they pull the starters. Tootin's the number 2 guy, and I think he finds pay dirt.
I like that a
Base
lot.
too, and I like it.
I was a Travis Etienne owner in my main league, and there was a couple times that he stole a tutty, so. And it'll definitely make for a juicy parlay. I'll toss mine in too because this will add to the juice. I'm going with Caleb Williams against the Lions.
Okay.
Hopefully get down close and sneak in the end zone.
All right, well, I'm in the same game. I'm going to the Bears-Lions game, too. Give me David Montgomery to squeak one in. I think in the last week they're going to not try to hurt Gibbs, so give me Montgomery to punch one in on the goal line.
Yeah, I think I don't like the Broncos, but I'm going to go Cortland Sutton.
Sutton.
Yeah, I mean, Chargers aren't playing for anything. They're starting their backup, so hopefully he scores early, get it out of the way. You know, hopefully we hit.
All right, we'll get the odds out before the games because the touchdown scores are all wonky right now. So we'll get the odds out before.
Yeah, or let me see if all of ours are out real quick.
I only see 2 on DraftKings, but
Sutton is. Tootin was not.
I don't see. I don't see.
Is not.
I don't
Okay,
see.
so all right. We're just.
I don't see Sutton either on mine, but
I was on FanDuel.
oh, But we'll get it out. I'm sure it's going to be a pretty juicy one. I think we're all plus odds.
Right? Oh, yeah. I think it'll be up there with last week.
Yeah.
Sutton was plus 160 there. So.
Yeah. All right. I actually like 2 and a lot. It's a good philosophy behind it.
I like that a lot, too.
Yeah.
All right, Josh. It is much appreciated,
yes,
sir.
Thank you,
Josh.
Great having you on the pod. And
Love, gentlemen.
I hope you have a wonderful new year. Many blessings.
Thank you. Likewise, gents. See you.
See you soon.
All right. I feel like I said this a lot, but I do like that one a lot. 2 and definitely a great pick. I didn't even think it. I just feel the David Montgomery, I don't know. They've been using him more again a little bit, and I just feel like the Gibbs, don't kill him. But, yeah. Sutton, the Chargers are benching their guys, and they're going to play. The only nervous a little bit is, what if if the Broncos don't play the whole game?
Right.
Go up. But,
whatever.
And then who you got?
Caleb Williams.
They're playing for a ton, I think. I think they really want the 2 seed. But, man, I was thinking about the travesty if the Bears win and then the Packers roll in and beat them in the playoffs.
Oh, yeah, that'd be terrible.
That's going to be brutal. But that's it for this week. I forgot to do it in the beginning.
Right.
I always do. Like, comment, subscribe, please. Happy New Year to everyone out there. We filmed this on New Year's Day, clearly. Go Texas Tech Raiders. I have started posting TikToks. Today was Stevie snow removal because it snowed here. But very weird doing it without you guys in the room recording myself to get used to. It is very odd. But yes.
We're about to do some short form stuff.
We're out of films with short form videos, so make sure you check out our TikTok and everything. HTH Sports _. And yeah, I think that's it. Anything else to add?
Anything to say about last night's game? I don't think you touched on it at the beginning.
Yeah, I didn't know if we were going to talk about.
Wait till we
I was going to wait to the recap show.
The entire thing.
Yeah, we're going to do. We did see. Well, I'll tell you. We did see Ohio State loss. That was my pick to win it all, Ohio State. So that sucked. But we'll talk about that more. Ryan Day showed his softness again, and I think I'm a little feared for Ohio State if he's going to be their coach forever. But we'll get into that. We also never talked about Michigan made the hire of Kyle Whittingham. Mm-hmm. Great hire, I think. Second best hire, I think, of the cycle. I think LSU probably has the best, getting Lane Kiffin. But Whittingham just fits Michigan, I feel like. And this is the most resources he's ever had. So I am curious to see how they do. And shout out Wink Martindale. I did wear a have-a-day hat yesterday at the bowl game. That was hilarious. But that's all I got. You guys got anything else?
Good. No, sir.
Go check out our socials. We're going to start doing some other types of videos there. And everybody have a happy new year. And we'll see you next time.